Hello friends, this is my lecture number 8 on unit number 5, that is flow through pipes. Now in this lecture we are going to learn concept of siphon. Basically a siphon is a long bent pipe which is used to carry water from a reservoir at higher elevation to another reservoir at a lower elevation when these two reservoirs are separated by a hill or high level grounds in between. Now if you observe this figure here, I have shown these two reservoirs. Reservoir A, it is at higher elevation, reservoir B, it is at lower elevation. To carry water from reservoir A to reservoir B, so in between I have laid down this pipeline A, C, E. So this is called as siphon. Now in this figure, if you observe this portion A, B, C, so it is called as inlet leg, and this portion C, D, E is called as outlet leg. Now generally inlet leg is always smaller than outlet leg. Now the hydraulic grade line for this siphon will be the line joining the liquid levels in the two reservoirs. So if you observe this green line, so it indicate hydraulic grade line. Now in portion A, B and portion D, E, as the hydraulic grade line, it is above the center line of the pipe, so the pressure observed is always positive. Similarly, in the portion B, C, D, hydraulic grade line is below the center line of the pipe, so therefore the pressure is negative. So about this portion B, C, D, pressure of fluid observed is always negative pressure. The maximum negative pressure occurs at the summit C, which is the governing pressure for the siphon. Now because of this pressure only, water flows from high reservoir to the lower reservoir. Now applying Bernoulli's equation. See, what are two levels are there? The difference of these two levels indicate difference in elevation of liquid surfaces between two reservoirs, that is capital H. Now some losses are present within this siphon. Suppose that losses are now applying Bernoulli's equation about reservoir A and reservoir B. Now here we have considered one reference line, that is our datum. Now reservoir A, suppose it is at height ZA from this datum, and reservoir B, it is at height ZB. That means levels of water in reservoir A is at ZA and level of water in reservoir B, it is at ZB from given data. Now applying Bernoulli's equation. Applying Bernoulli's equation about level A and level B, so we have expression as Pa upon gamma, so it is pressure head at A reservoir plus Va square upon 2g velocity head plus Za datum head is equal to Pb upon gamma plus Vb square upon 2g plus Zb plus losses. Now as both the reservoirs, they are subjected to atmospheric pressure, so this Pa by gamma and Pb by gamma represent same value, and the fluid observed within this reservoir, it is stationary one, so Va is equal to Vb is equal to 0. So cancelling velocity head also. So through this you will get expression like this: Za minus Zb is equal to losses, and this Za minus Zb from figure, if you observe, Za minus Zb is nothing but this height h. So ultimately h represent losses that will observed within the siphon. Now according to concept of major loss and minor loss, so this h will be, so if you observe this siphon, so here we have loss of head at entrance, loss due to friction, and loss of head at exit. So by taking summation of all these three different losses, so we will get value of capital H. So loss of head at entrance plus loss of head due to friction plus loss of head at exit. Both these are minor loss and this is major loss. So it is equal to, so already we are knowing formulation for this. So loss of head at entrance is 0.5 V square upon 2G plus FLV square upon 2GD plus V square upon 2G. Now here V represent velocity of flow of fluid through the siphon, F represent friction factor of the siphon, L represent total length of siphon, D represent diameter of the siphon from reservoir A to reservoir B. So now it is equal to, now making some rearrangement, so we have 0.5 V square upon 2G, making addition of these two terms, plus FLV square upon 2GD. So it is equal to V square upon 2G in bracket 1.5 plus FL upon D. So this gives you the value of loss of head. Similarly, if I want to find out the negative pressure that I can observe at the summit C, so to get that pressure value, applying Bernoulli's equation between liquid level of reservoir A and summit C. So now with the help of Bernoulli's equation we have expression like this: 2G plus ZA is equal to PC by gamma plus VC square upon 2G plus ZC plus losses in portion A to C. Now remember, here we are applying Bernoulli's equation about reservoir A and summit C. So we have to observe losses in between portion A to C only. So now here this will cancel out because it is atmospheric pressure value. In reservoir A, water is in store condition, so V will be 0, and velocity at summit is equal to velocity through siphon. So therefore we have ZA value as PC upon gamma plus VC square upon 2G, V square upon 2G, plus ZC plus, now losses in portion AC, they are loss of head at entrance plus loss of head due to friction for AC section only. So it is equal to PC by gamma plus V square upon 2G plus ZC plus, now we have expression for this loss of head at entrance, 0.5 V square upon 2G plus F. Now we will consider length of AC portion as L1, V square upon 2GD. So now separating PC by gamma term, so this value we required, PC by gamma is equal to ZA minus ZC minus 1.5 V square upon 2G minus FL1 V square upon 2GD. Now it is equal to, now making again some rearrangement. So ZA minus ZC. So it is minus HC minus, now separating V square upon 2G term, taking V square upon 2G term common. So 1.5 plus FL1 upon G. So it is equal to minus of HC plus V square upon 2G 1.5 plus FL1 upon D. So this represents pressure head at summit. Now in this expression, as negative sign is there, so this represents that the pressure observed at summit, it is always negative pressure, and the expression for that is PC by gamma is equal to minus of HC plus V square upon 2G 1.5 plus FL1 upon D.